Oh, baby. We have already had a historic season here in Chicago, one of the better Bears seasons in recent memory. And in my opinion, it's only going to get better because, folks, the Chicago Bears are about to get Green Bay Packers coach Matt LaFleur fired. Welcome back to Bears Yard. This your boy Vipe. And yes, you heard me correctly. Our Chicago Bears will be responsible for the dismissal of Matt LaFleur come the end of the season. Now, I know what y'all saying. Viper, what are you talking about? What do you mean Matt LaFleur is going to be fired? Let me break it down for you all. So, at the beginning of the year, I believe that Green Bay got a new team president. And right off the bat, one of the first things that came out of that man's mouth was that he was not going to extend Matt LaFleur or the Packers' current general manager. So currently, Matt LaFleur's contract is up at the end of next season. But are you really going to have a lame duck coach walking into next season? I mean, at this point, there's only one or two options for Matt LaFleur as it relates to his Packer future. Number one, he's going to be fired, or number two, he's going to be extended. But like I said in my intro, I believe that he's going to be fired. And the reason why he's going to be fired is because we, the Chicago Bears, are going to sweep the Packers. And what happens when the Bears sweep the Packers? What happens is that the Green Bay Packers more than likely will miss the playoffs. So right now, the Packers have the 6th seed. Obviously, we know that the Bears have the 1st seed. And the Bears and the Packers play this Sunday at Lambeau Field. I believe the Bears are going to beat the Packers at Lambeau Field. Obviously, because I just said we're going to sweep them. But when the Bears win this Sunday, I think that moves the Packers back to the 7th seed. I don't know if y'all looked at the NFC standings lately. It's kind of tight out there. Everybody's jockeying for position. The Lions are in the hunt. You got the 49ers down there somewhere. There's Tampa Bay is around there. I think even Carolina, the Panthers, are in the hunt. So there are a lot of teams jockeying for those wild card spots. And if Green Bay can't beat the Chicago Bears this year, two things happen. Number one, that basically eliminates the Packers from the NFC North division contention. And number two, again, it likely eliminates them from the playoffs. And if the Green Bay Packers miss the playoffs because they could not beat the Chicago Bears, a team that they have dominated for the better part of 3 decades, bye-bye, Matt. It's over. You're gone. I mean, they already wanted Matt LaFleur fired early this year after the Packers lost to the Eagles and the Panthers. And if you think I'm just talking trash about Packer fans wanting him fired, just look at these tweets. But not only look at these tweets, listen to athletic reporter Matt Snyman, who covers the Packers, talk about how Matt LaFleur could potentially be coaching for his job down the stretch.
Matt LaFleur, and is he on the hot seat?
I'll preface my answer by saying this. That column was not just my opinion. There have been things that I've heard that lead me to believe that Matt LaFleur could very well be coaching for his job. What has to happen? If they miss the playoffs, which I don't think they will, if they miss the playoffs, I think there's a very good chance he's fired.
So, yeah, it is not peaches and roses right now for Green Bay coach Matt LaFleur. So, again, this is a big-time game, and I told you guys in a previous video, this Bears-Packers game is a lot more important for the Packers than it is for the Bears. But the Packers are not winning this Sunday. I told you all. But just in case you missed that last video, let me break it down for you again. Ben Johnson, current head coach of the Chicago Bears, is 5-1 versus Matt LaFleur in his career. Now, yes, that was while he was an offensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions, but that means that he had coached against Matt LaFleur's defenses before. Do you not believe that probably the brightest offensive mind in the NFL, who is now currently the head coach of the Chicago Bears, won't have a plan to attack the Packers defense this week? Are you kidding me? Yes, he will. Not to mention the Chicago Bears currently have the number 2 rushing attack in the NFL, and the Packers just lost one of their interior D linemen for the year. So they're already thin at D line. The Bears have the second best rushing attack in the league. What do you think is going to happen this Sunday? Let me give you a hint. Holes are going to be opened by the Bears' offensive line, and Cal Monungai and DeAndre Swift are going to run right through them before anybody from the Packers touches them because the Packers are weak on the line. Now, yes, I know the Packers have Micah Parsons. I think they're getting Quay Walker back as well. But, I mean, when Cal Monungai and DeAndre Swift are running 5 yards into your secondary or whatever, without being touched. I don't know how much of an effect that Michael Parsons is going to have on that, or Quay Walker for that matter. But good luck, boy. Good luck, because you're going to need it. Did I mention that the Chicago Bears defense is getting healthier? We recently got Jalen Johnson back. We got Kyler Gordon back. And for this Packer game, we're getting back TJ Edwards and Noah Sewell. So we've been operating with practice squad linebackers for the past 2 weeks, but we are finally getting at least one of our starting linebackers back, and his replacement is coming back. So the Bears defense is only going to be that much more better and more fortified for this upcoming game at Lambeau Field. Did I also mention that if you look at common opponents this year, the Bears have fared much better than the Packers, particularly as it relates to the Cowboys and the Eagles? The Packers tied with the Cowboys and only scored 7 points and a loss to the Eagles. The Bears destroyed both the Cowboys and the Eagles. So if you look at just the common opponents, the Packers are in for the biggest test of their season when the Bears come to town on Sunday afternoon. But here is the crazy thing. Caleb Williams and the Bears have already won at Lambeau Field in this calendar year. The Bears beat the Packers back in January during week 18 of last season. So Caleb Williams already has the experience of winning at Lambeau Field. But the other thing that you got to think about here is the fact that right now, today, is the worst that the Chicago Bears will ever be under Ben Johnson. Caleb Williams is only going to get better. Ben Johnson and the Bears roster is only going to get better. So if the Packers can't beat the Bears this year, I don't like their chances moving forward because the Bears window is firmly open. The Green Bay Packers will have to deal with the Chicago Bears for the next 5 to 10 years if they want to do anything of substance in the NFL. Also, did I mention that I have no belief in Jordan Love? I know people are like, Viper, he's thrown 19 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. He doesn't turn the ball over, blah, blah, blah. No, you cannot trust Jordan Love. I don't care what y'all say. I've heard all of these things about Toyota-thon, Jordan Love, blah, blah, and blah, blah. You know what? Jalen Hurts only threw 1 interception until he went up against the Chicago Bears, and then that changed. So if you don't think Jordan Love is going to give the Bears 1 or 2 interceptions on Sunday afternoon, I don't know what to tell you. It's almost a guarantee. It's like death, taxes, and the Bears intercepting Jordan Love is definitely happening. Clock it down right here. So ultimately, when you add everything up that I've talked about in this video, again, I go back to my original premise. When, not if, when the Chicago Bears sweep the Green Bay Packers this year, Matt LaFleur will get fired, which is kind of crazy because I like Matt LaFleur. I think that he is a damn good coach, but he will not have a home in Green Bay at the end of the season because he is not going to beat the Chicago Bears this year because Ben Johnson is here. Ben Johnson owns him, and he's going to continue to own him, and they cannot take that in Cheesehead land, so they will fire Matt LaFleur at the end of the season, and the Chicago Bears will be solely, well, not solely, but they'll be directly responsible for the firing of Matt LaFleur. But what do you think? Do you think that the Packers would actually go so far as to fire Matt LaFleur? Bear fans, how do you feel about the possibility of LaFleur being fired? Drop a comment and subscribe to The Yard for all things Chicago Bears.